Hi you guys, it's Golden Chastity and I am back again with another video today. I am so glad to be back on YouTube. It feels good to teach and spread the word of God and spreading my knowledge and wisdom. I learned a lot more new information this whole time that I have not been on YouTube. So I just been in consecration with the Lord the whole time, all right? That's why I have not been posting any videos. God, he haven't been instructing me to, but now I feel like now's the time to make a video because I'm feeling instructed. And so that's what I've just been doing. If you have not been seeing me on YouTube, I've just been doing work, just me and God. That's all I do. It's just doing work and learning new information and growing and going through new level ups, and that's pretty much it. So I have some couple of topics that I'm going to teach today. Right now I have my notes. I love my journal. I write everything in here. I have my water as well, just in case my voice get a little cracky, because lately it have. So I don't want to have any interruptions. Got my water, got my journal, and I'm ready. Okay. So I have a couple of topics I'm going to speak to you guys today, and the first topic is social media. Okay, we're going to talk about social media. Now, you guys should already know that social media is demonic. Okay, it's the devil's playground. Social media is not good for you. Everybody and their energy is on social media. A lot of people is got problems, and that's demonic, and they like to put all of that toxic energy on social media. If you keep scrolling all day long on your phone, especially TikTok is the worst social media ever because it's a lot of energy and a lot of people be on there from different worlds and places, and people just don't really have good energy. A lot of people have demonic energy, and you just have to be careful. You have to be in this way when you get on social media. You cannot be addicted to it. You cannot be obsessed, because social media is not nothing. Okay, it's really nothing. Like, social media is just people be on there and they just tell their business and gossip. And if you are on social media, this is what you're going to need to do. See, you're going to need to have some kind of discipline. All right. And discipline means self-control. All right. So you're going to have to discipline yourself if you are online, if you're on Instagram, if you're on TikTok. Okay. You don't need to have a thirst or a desperate thing saying, oh, I got to get on my phone. You feel me? Like, that's like a desperate energy over social media. Like, or you want to post pictures or floss. People be posting pictures and flossing the things they have, and that's just like, it's not good. Okay, so that's why I got off of social media, because it was too much for me. And when things started to feel too much for me on social media, I cut back and I wait. I take a while. If I'm ready to get back on social media, then I'm going to be ready. If I'm not ready, then I'm just not ready. See, you have to just have some kind of self-control there in your brain. You cannot let your thoughts run you, or just social media run you. Okay, because the brain is powerful. I swear, you have to really be knowing what you're doing and have some kind of discipline in social media. Okay, and I'm gonna speak more about discipline, but this first topic I just want to speak about is social media. All right, social media is not real, and everybody be posting on there, and people love to pretend and live false realities and false lives. So you can't believe everything you see on the internet. If you do, then you are just being programmed in that toxicity social media way. Okay, so I advise you to not believe everything you see on social media. Everybody is not in high vibe energy. Everybody is not really happy like that. Okay, so you can't believe what you see. All right. So that's another thing. That was it for the social media. Now the next topic I'm going to be talking about is accepting your position and not trying to be in other people's position. Now this is very important. You can't destiny swap people's lives. You're going to always have to be yourself, okay? I feel like I have to repeat this again because this is so important. You cannot destiny swap people's lives. You are going to have to be yourself. You cannot destiny swap, especially for someone that's spiritual, that's really highly connected with the Lord. You cannot destiny swap that. You can't. Even if you try your hardest to force it, you cannot destiny swap that person who's highly connected with the Lord. God gave them that gift for a reason, and you can't just steal it. You're going to have to do the work on your own, and you can't be lazy. You have to put in the effort. You have to at least try. You have to start accepting your own position. What God put in you, all right? What God has for you. You have to accept your position. The more you accept, the better off you'll be and feel. Now, the next topic, I'm going to talk about knowledge and wisdom, but let me get some water real quick. Yes. So this topic is going to be about knowledge and wisdom. So if you want to learn information, you're going to have to put in the work, okay? By putting in the work is taking your time learning. You have to give yourself a time to learn, okay? Learning knowledge and wisdom doesn't happen fast to learn it. It's a process, and you have to have patience, all right? You cannot be in laziness. You have to have some kind of effort to really just become an informational person. Now, another thing when it comes to learning informational, you have to be interested in it. If you don't have no interest into knowing information and knowledge, you're just going to not learn anything because you're not interested. See, you have to have some kind of interest. If you're interested, then you will learn some things, okay? Okay, so let's say if you want to be book smart or logic smart, there's a difference between book smart and logic smart. Book smart means you going in a matrix and you getting straight A's and you graduate on the top of your class, okay? Logic smart means life smart, okay? It means you know about life, you know the streets, you smart in the streets, and you know how to make the right moves in life, okay? So that's logic smart, okay? And God smart is wisdom. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. It's a whole lot of wisdom learning about God, okay? Knowing who God is and learning his word, you feel me? Seeking his knowledge is the spiritual way. So there's all different type of ways to learn information. You just have to show an interest, okay? And you cannot be lazy. You have to just put in effort as well. So now the next topic I'm going to be speaking about is repetition. And I want to explain the definition, what it means first before I talk into it more. So repetition, it means the act of saying or doing something repeatedly over and over again. Okay, so it's like a repeat over and over again, like repeated cycles in life over and over again. So I'm going to explain more detail about repetition, okay? I'm going to give you an example right here. Let's say you have many problems, all right? And you keep running away from them problems. You see what problem you have, but you don't want to look at it. So you just keep running away from it. And the longer you keep running away from your problems, it's going to come back up again. You feel me? So that means you ain't never grew. You ain't never learned from that problem. You just kept running away from it, and it's going to always keep coming back to you. That's what I learned about life. You know, stuff is like a repeated pattern in life. A lot of people don't even know that they are living in a repeated pattern. All right. See, everybody got problems in the world, and they act like they don't have problems, especially the people in the Matrix. They act like they don't have no problems. They can't be touched. Who gonna tell me? All right. So the problem is gonna keep coming back to them, and they're gonna keep ignoring it and keep being in a false reality. And so this is why this is so important for you to look at it, face it, see it. Don't run away from it. Because if you look at it and face it and see it, you are going to get rid of that problem because you're working on it. Okay? You're working on it. And when you work on that problem, you're going to get rid of that energy. And then you're going to move on to the next new cycle. You don't want to keep repeating the same one. The same one make you feel stuck. It make you feel like you ain't getting nowhere. It make you feel like you just, I don't know, like it's a dead zone for you. But you have to keep pushing so you can move on to the next cycle. Okay? What's the next new thing you want to just learn, or just get rid of another problem? You know, you don't want to keep staying at the same problem. All right? So that's what repetition means. Okay? Now the next topic I want to speak about is discipline. All right? Discipline in all areas of your life. Now, the next topic I want to talk about is discipline. You have to discipline yourself in all areas in your life. Money, food, material. You have to have some kind of discipline in your money. You have to budget. You cannot spend your money all at once, because if you do, you will have nothing. Okay, you will be a broke person, and then you will be feeling sad and be like, where did all my money go? It's because you had no discipline. Whatever you've been spending money on, some kind of material, shoes, clothes, online shopping, I don't know what it is that you would spend materialistic wise, but I'm just saying examples. Like if you overdo it, you're not going to have no money. Okay, you got to know. If you are in a low income, you have to know how to budget that, all right? If you have a big income check, you know, it's enough to pay your bills, enough for you to go out to eat, you know what I'm saying? You have to just have some kind of self-control, discipline in that area too. No matter if you have low income or big income, you have to have some kind of control, all right? Because if it don't feel good if you are a broke person, okay? It really don't. You have to just have some kind of discipline when it comes to your money, so you won't be left out of money, all right? Okay? Because what people do in the Matrix, they don't have no discipline at all when it comes to money. They make their check, they pay their bills, and they spend all this type of BS stuff that they don't need to be spending. You know, they should be thinking about saving. That's the most smartest thing, is to save, okay? Still be on a budget. No matter if you do get a big check at work or if you just rich, you have to have some kind of discipline, because money comes and goes, and it goes very quickly. And if you want to save your money, you're going to have a savings account and not touch that money. Only touch that money when it comes to emergencies, or when it's dry, when you're having a dry season, okay? You have no leaves on the trees and you just, you know, have no money. That means you have to just save. So when those dry seasons come, you can use some of that money from your savings, okay? Now, when it comes to like low income, if you don't have that much money, okay, if you don't have a big check, if you have like making $40 per week or every 2 weeks or something like that, or $100 every 2 weeks, okay, it's not that much. It's a low income, so you're going to have some kind of discipline in that area too, to not spend all that money all at once. Buy what you need, okay? Not what you want, what you need. What's the most important thing you need to buy? Toothpaste, underwear, okay? I don't know, soap, deodorant, buy the things that's important, what you need, not what you want, especially if you're on a low income, okay? That's how you budget. That's how you have discipline, not spending it all at once. Even if you do have a lot of money, okay, you still have to be on a budget. If you want to buy nice things, you can buy nice things. You don't have to buy all at once. That's what I'm saying. Have some money, a little left in your bank account, in your savings account, okay? You can buy you some shoes. You can buy you some nice, smelling good, expensive perfume, but don't just buy all that good stuff the whole month. You gotta buy it every blue moon, okay? If you want to just save your bread, you can't always have the best of the best. You cannot. Sometimes you can go at Walmart and shop their products and stuff like that. You feel me? Or sometimes you can go to Target and shop their good products. Okay, you gotta just mix it in. You can't always have everything be the best, all right? Because if you have everything be the best, that's just like, what? Everything gets to the best. The company gonna come and be like, dang, she just got the best of the best and everything. Like, it's just like, where is the Walmart brand? Where is the, you know what I'm saying? The whatever, like just something that's like, or Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree be having good stuff. Okay. Sometimes I still go at Dollar Tree and I shop. I buy my soap. If you're like in a low income, you can go to Dollar Tree. You can buy you some good bar soaps there, okay? If you're in a low income, so I can help you save money. I'm telling you, you can still buy stuff at Dollar Tree and still feel like you that person. You feel me? Because you are saving, for one, a lot of money, and for two, you're not about to be like these people out here, and if they on a low income and they going to Target and buying some expensive products, or just going to a high food restaurant and they know their income is not really like that. You feel me? So you are being wise. If you're shopping at Dollar Tree, you go shop with the things you need, like soap, toothpaste, you feel me, cleaning stuff, you know what I'm saying, like gloves, cleaning gloves, okay? But I advise you to get the cleaning products, the good quality products, because germs is disgusting and we do need good products. So you can go to Walmart and buy you some bleach, okay? But if you want to use something to clean up with, you buy some gloves from the dollar store, buy some scrubbers for the walls, stuff like that. So I just want to just help you how to just budget, okay? Because this is the things that I've been learning a lot. Budgeting with money, okay, is very, very important. All right, now I know you want to keep it, but you have to know how to keep it, okay? How to keep the finances in your bank without going empty in a week. Or I'm just saying an example, or in a day. I'm just making a joke out of it, but you catch on what I'm saying, you're tracking with me. So we already speak having discipline about finances. Now we're going to speak having discipline when it comes to food. Now this is another important thing, because this is food. You don't want food to run your life, okay? And I know it's a mind thing, because what we eat out here in the US, it is trash, to be honest. We eat trash every day. If you don't know, you are eating trash every day. McDonald's, Burger King, Wingstop, Pizza Hut, just any food, chicken, gravy, mashed potatoes. I could just go on and on and on, okay? It's really, trash that we eat in the US, and it's addiction. It has addiction on the food, and that's not good, and it's not healthy, and that's why people will be gaining weight, overly gaining weight, and people be having diabetes. People die of being a diabetic, okay, because of the food that we eat. We trash ourselves, and we don't know we trashing ourselves. We think it's innocent to eat this food, but it's not. We eventually going to have to change our health. We have to be more health conscious, okay, and having more self-control eating food. We need to not to eat full course meals 3 times a day, okay? You don't have to eat meals every 3 times a day. You can wait, to be honest. Like how I'm setting myself, having discipline, self-control in food, I will eat around 10, 9 or 10. Okay, that will be my breakfast and lunch at 10. And I'll make my breakfast, and I'm making a healthier breakfast instead of pancakes and bacon and sausage and eggs. I'm making it, lighting it more up because I'm being health conscious. So today, what I just made me was overnight oats. It's called, you leave the oats inside of almond milk and you put a little chia seeds on it, maple syrup, and some almond butter. Not peanut butter. Use almond butter because almond butter is more healthier. And bananas, chopped up bananas and chopped up strawberries. And that was my breakfast. Okay, I put it all in there and I mixed it up and I put it in the refrigerator to get it chill. And I just ate it and it tastes pretty well. It's different, but I'm going to get used to that taste because when you go into the more healthier options, it doesn't really have that satisfaction as Wingstop. You feel me? Okay, because if you go into the more healthier side, it's going to taste a little different. But that's good because you can get yourself programmed eating that way. That's different. Okay, that's more healthier. It's just a mind thing, you know. You have to focus and train your brain to eat more healthy and to not go more to the nasty toxicity foods. And for dinner tonight, I will be eating a nice salad. I got some spring mix salad and I have red onion and bell pepper. They didn't have the green one, so I just used the yellow bell pepper. And I'm going to put green olives, carrots, and I'm going to put just seeds. I use sunflower seeds. You can use any kind of seeds you want. I like sunflower seeds on my salad. And I like, I'm going to put a little baked chicken on my salad. I'm going to season that up and put it in the oven and chop it up and put it inside my salad. So it's going to be like a chicken salad I'm going to eat. You know, I'm just like switching to becoming on the healthier side. It takes time to reprogram to not eat it at all. But see, I'm not going hard on myself, and that's the point. You cannot go hard on yourself if you try to move on a healthier way. That's good. But if you like mess up and you eat something that's like, you know, like Cheez-Its or ice cream, you know, you can't be mad at yourself. It does take time. It's a process. We was programmed to eating this way for years, and that's how the matrix messed us up. But just don't go hard on yourself. Give yourself a lot of grace. See, God is not going hard on me. He's telling me what I need to eat, so you know, I won't have to be all over the place. Okay, so I am still eating what I'm eating, but I'm eating healthier options too. Okay, so you just gotta switch it up. You know, if you're not fully on the other side vegan, just still choose to switch it up sometimes, you know, to eat better. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so that was about the food. And another is about material. Okay, you cannot be obsessed with material. You have to have discipline when it comes to material. You can't just buy a lot of expensive things all at once. Okay, you're gonna have to pick what you're gonna buy, what expensive thing you're gonna buy. You know, at least pick 1 or 2, not 10. You feel me? Having discipline is buying one expensive thing which you find in a mall, something that's really nice and it's quality and expensive. You can buy that, you know, but don't just buy so much material in one day. Okay, you have to have discipline when it comes to makeup, Jordan shoes, perfumes, clothes. You know, you just have to have some kind of discipline in that and not spend everything all at once. Okay, so The last topic, what I'm going to talk about, I know this video is getting long, but if you're still watching, then you're learning. It's good. It takes time, okay? This is a lot of information that I'm putting out here. So the last topic is we're going to talk about confidence. I would want to talk about this, okay? Because for one, I'm still working on my confidence, and I'm not perfect. If something that I need to still work on, then I'm going to do it. And that number one thing, it is confidence. So let me drink some water. You have to be confident when you see another powerful person in the room. Say if they are preaching or they speaking some wisdom and you can see how powerful they are. You have to just always remain who you are and be confident in yourself. Just because you see another person that's powerful and confident and great, you have to have confidence in knowing that you are that girl or you are that guy too, okay? You have to have confidence in the room, especially if you are in high vibrational people around you. You have to have confidence a lot, because if you around people that's more higher up, they can catch on that you have some insecurity still going on, and they will call it out right away. So it's just good to continue focusing on your work, whatever that looks like. What you feel unconfident about, you need to do the work, whatever it is, so you can get rid of that and be confident in yourself fully. All right. And this is what I'm working on. This is, the struggle that I have been working on. And it was a really hard time for me to just come on this video before this. So it just shows me that I'm trying. Okay. And it's okay to just try. All right. And we can't go hard on ourselves. If it's something you're working on and you want to get rid of that problem really bad, if you want to be just confident in yourself really bad, that means you're just trying, and you can't go hard on yourself. It still just take time doing the work. Okay, it doesn't happen tomorrow. Okay, it takes some time. It don't take forever, but it take about a while. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to work on that and be confident and knowing that you are that person. You feel me? Knowing that you are that girl, you are that guy. If you've been doing the work, looking at yourself, crying and going through the mud, you are that girl. But you have to believe that if you are that girl or if you are that guy, you have to believe that in myself, that I have to believe that I am that girl, okay? Because I am a person has a lot of testimonies that I can speak about what God done delivered me about. I had a lot of problems, okay? Dealing with homelessness situation. I've been through it all. I've been through the pit of the fire, all right? And so I know what it feels like when you're doing work in yourself. So I just gotta know that I am that girl, okay? If you mirroring this, you gotta know that you that guy, all right? All right, you guys, that was all for today's video. Those are all the topics I done speak on today. That was all the information I gave y'all. That was a lot of information, okay? And I am done for today's video. I hope you guys liked today's video. I hope I helped you in some area, a part of your life, okay? When I'm explaining you guys my information, what I have learned. All right, I feel like this information I just gave you is going to help you with your life, going to help you on your own problems, because I know it helped mine. So yeah, and I'm still working on it, still working on confidence, but it's okay. All right. If you guys would like to comment, go ahead, comment, like, share, do whatever. Let people know, okay? They can get part of the Golden Chastity's channel and it's really not my channel, it's God's channel. So God's ministry. If you're feeling led to sow, my cash app is Chastity Nellens 1111, and I appreciate every single one of you who watched the video from the beginning to the end. That means you are smart, you are learning, and you're awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next video whenever the Lord is instructing me to make another video. And thank you.